This week we read Parashat Tezaveh. The parasha discusses the 8 different garments that the Kohen Gadol is required to wear while he works in the Mishkan. The parasha mentions so many different things, from the ephod to the turban, even the sash he has to wear. But one piece of clothing is left out from his uniform: shoes. Why is it that the Kohen Gadol gets to wear all this elaborate decorative clothing, but he has to remain barefoot? This reminds us of the first time that Moshe Rabbeinu spoke to Hashem. When Moshe came upon the burning bush, the first thing that Hashem commanded of him was to take off his shoes, for the ground he was standing upon was holy. But what does one have to do with the other? What does holiness have to do with taking off their shoes? The Talmud states that when Adam HaRishon was first created, afar from all over the world was used to form him. The Yalkut Shimoni states that because of this, there are 2 types of people in the world. People who have an insatiable hunger to travel all over the world and always be moving from place to place, and those people who have no desire to move from the place that they are in. When Moshe discovered the burning bush, his need to wander ceased, and he became anchored to the holy ground. When he removed his shoes, he was making a statement, a commitment, saying that Hashem was there, and there was nowhere in the world that he'd rather be. When the Kohen Gadol takes off his shoes when he works in the holy Mishkan, he's making the exact same statement. Rav Shimshon Pinchas enforces this point with a story. He tells us about a time that he was in an airport terminal, and he was immersed in Tfilat Arviv. Despite many announcements that his plane was boarding, he continued his Amidah, and because of this, he missed his flight, which caused many inconveniences for him and his family. When one of his students asked him why he allowed this to happen, he said, "Well, I was talking to God. Why would I want to be anywhere else?" I think we can all take a lesson from this. We all have a million things to do, a bunch of errands to run, and I think a lot of times we place that of greater importance than doing mitzvah. So next time we'd rather sleep or talk or text in minyan, I think we have to ask ourselves where we want to be: aimlessly wandering or connecting to Hashem. Thank you and Shabbat Shalom.